What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. As you know, Katt Williams recently was on Club Shay Shay, and he dropped or exposed a myriad of comedians. Kevin Hart, Earthquake, Cedric the Entertainer. But there was one that was talked about, not very often, but a little bit, and that was Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish was cooked, all right? And we know, in my honest opinion, I feel like most people believe that Tiffany Haddish is not a talented comedian. I believe we would all say that she's not to be taken seriously in comedy, right? That's something to be discovered. However, what has happened is Tiffany Haddish did not appreciate what he had to say. What I'd like to do is play what he had to say first, and then I'm gonna come back.
Guy Torrey did a beautiful special about the Comedy Store and Fat Tuesday, where he said that Steve and Cedric and Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish came through there and made... All lies. Steve and Cedric never performed at the Comedy Store at all. Tiffany was only seen at the Laugh Factory. In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club.
Now, these two have some history of having issues in the past. Here is an interview that Katt Williams did. Somebody caught him on the street. He was being asked about Tiffany Haddish. I'd like to play a little bit of that, and then I'm going to come back.
Right now, you win and you're on top. And
I think that's what they're accusing me of. So I wouldn't want to do that at the same time.
I hear that. Well, you're not accused of pulling a gun.
Why not?
You're not tempting him to use it, though, are you, Katt? Because
yes.
You really are?
Yeah.
So you ain't worried about all that, then?
I'm ready to go. I got an Emmy.
You do got an enemy.
I do got an Emmy. It's gonna look beautiful.
Come on, little back on you and Tiffany Haddish, man. Was it awkward? Was it awkward today?
I don't talk about her.
See, do you take?
She'll tell you. She can tell you.
Do you take back anything?
Tiffany can tell you. Neither of those is Tiffany.
Oh, Tiffany can tell. Well, look good. We saw the pictures, and regardless of what happened, I think we're all.
Pictures?
There were some pictures, you know, up on the internet, showed you and Tiffany kind of looked like you squashed your beef backstage there at the end.
And I never had any.
Was that just part of your bit? Was it's not a personal thing? You kind of tore into her. You tore into some other comedians during that radio show. Was that from the heart, or were you kind of just being funny, being you, getting your expression out?
I was really just sorry that I mentioned Wanda Sykes or Tiffany's name.
Okay, so we have that, right? Now, Tiffany Haddish responded by saying, you know, he looks like Charleston White and things like that. But she can't stop talking about the guy in her dusty stand-ups. Here is an example of her taking another shot at Katt Williams.
I've been doing shit. I was on That's So Raven. I was on all this shit. I did extra work. I was on all the white people TV shows, the black people TV shows. I used to be on Dance 360. I've been out here. I've been telling jokes since 1996. 1996. This said, oh, they wouldn't let her perform in the Comedy Store. That's true. They wouldn't let me perform on the white nights in the Comedy Store, but I performed on all the black nights. They wouldn't let me perform on the white nights at the Improv, but I performed on all the black and Latino nights. And so the rest.
So let me just say this. A lot of these people are coming out defending themselves. You know, the only person that hasn't really said anything about what has transpired has been Steve Harvey. He has not really said anything about what has happened at all. These other people have done so, okay? They have done so in a very a very interesting way. And they've done so in such a way that I believe that these people are really in their goddamn feelings. It's ridiculous. And if somebody feels like you're untalented, well, that's their opinion. But why do you keep responding to the fact that they feel that you're untalented? And it really must mean that Tiffany Haddish feels that she is untalented. So then the question remains, because we know what people have said about Hollywood, people have said about, Corey Holcomb's talked about it. Then if she's untalented, as he would say, then we want to know, how does she get on? Oops. I think we know, right? I think we may know. I think we may not want to talk about it, but I think we may know. We probably believe that cheeks are being clapped, because how does she keep getting up there? How does she got an Emmy, award? I won't know if it's because of her talent or it's because of who she knows. And I think that's what he's been talking about in the industry. These guys that have what they have. And he said that Ricky Smiley wasn't funny. I do believe Ricky Smiley isn't funny. He's not Katt Williams funny, but he's saying that, hey, these people have to comply and do all these things, put on dresses. Well, what does Tiffany Haddish got to do? I mean, nobody, because I just can't see somebody like, oh shit, Tiffany Haddish has a Netflix special, brother, I gotta be there. I just don't hear that. I have never heard somebody say, you know what, Tiffany Haddish has a special, we need to go see it. Says who? Nobody says that. Nobody on planet Earth says, you know what, we need to go check out this Tiffany Haddish special. And she's always, for whatever reason, mad or upset about something. Here's what needs to happen for Tiffany Haddish. Boo. Put down the drink. Put down the Hennessy. Okay? You got roasted up. Hey, listen, it happens. It happens to the best of us. I get cooked up too. All right? You're not the only person getting cooked. I stay getting cooked. All right? Get roasted up. Somebody said you're a bum or whatever. It's okay. You will live to fight another day. All right? You will live to fight another day. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate for all you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.